Alright, hello, and welcome to Stasis Pod, the Transformers Robots in Disguise podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
Browntown, we're going back to it. Browntown, and no browner placed in this town.
Welcome to Browntown.
It's brown. Everything's waiting for you, Browntown.
When you're alone and there's a place you can go that's always beige. Browntown.
Yeah, I was scrolling through lyrics trying to get to the chorus, and it's like, I wasn't getting there. So I improv'd, but yes, we're back with Robots in Disguise, and unfortunately we're back in our least favorite deco. Well, it's not a bad deco on its own, it's just a bad deco when more than one character is tan shades.
Yes.
Like a bunch of overripe bananas.
I mean, so much of this episode is two brown characters on a brown background fighting a gray guy.
Yeah, thank goodness for the gray guy.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
At least...
Oh, and there's a sheriff's car that's also brown. I guess I haven't seen a sheriff's car in quite a while. I guess in the West they're brown. Around here, I don't think
I mean,
so.
presumably,
There's
yeah.
an RV that's in traditional RV colors.
Yes.
Which is taupe, which is an
Brown
off
adjacent?
brown. Yes.
Come on, Mr. White, it's time to cook.
Oh, we're getting all the good gags out early.
All right, so this is the first episode of season 3 / season 4. It's complicated.
Question
Well,
mark.
it's not really complicated. It's just that Hasbro's themselves have uploaded, thankfully, all of Robots in Disguise 2015, and this is categorized as season 4.
Yes.
Despite the fact that season 3 was just split into two and a normal length season.
No, season 2 was normal length, and then there was like that weird little 6-episode mini season.
Wait, what? No, I thought season 2 was slightly shorter because
I seem to recall it was just the standard length.
No. Well, according to the wiki, it's like 13 regular episodes, and then season 2.5 is 6 episodes.
Oh, okay. So
that's even less than a full season.
Yes. I mean, it's a half season, so it's weird.
A half season plus the thing, and there's shorts in there somewhere. That wait, have we already talked about the shorts?
We did talk about the shorts. We did them all in one episode.
They had those adorable little Minicons that sounded like gremlins.
Yeah, the ones who speak in like Frank Welker gremlinese.
Yeah, so it all basically added up to like 2 episodes with all the shorts. Yeah.
So yeah, this first aired April 29th, 2017. We are moving closer and closer into the present.
Now, the important thing to know about the order of the seasonality of it all is that if you go to YouTube and you look on the Transformers official channel, this is the episode that's listed there as Robots in Disguise Season 4.
Yes.
Everything else is just semantics, but it is actually important to know that is where you find these episodes if you want to watch along with us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they do have it all conveniently in one playlist in the reverse order for some damn reason.
I think that's kind of just how YouTube treats playlists.
It's how you build the playlist. Somebody just put it together backwards.
Well, I guess they probably uploaded the new ones first, or they started with season 1 and then they built from there, but it just sort of built upwards.
Well, yeah, but like when they're adding to the playlist, they just clicked what was the most recent and did them in that order. So it's backwards when you hit the playlist.
And this episode was written by Adam Beechen, who is, I believe, was the showrunner for Robots in Disguise, and thus he's the guy who does usually the first episode and the last episode of each season. And so he does the 2-part premiere here, and then he will return to do the 2-part finale.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, when we get into episodes I have not seen.
Yes, well, because this is a full 26-episode season.
Yeah, because I missed some episodes in season 2 or 2.5 or whatever, but I definitely know I missed a lot in season 3. I saw the beginning, like first 5 episodes or something, or maybe further, and I definitely fell off before the end because I have no idea what goes on at the end.
I assume by the end Cartoon Network was airing these at like 5 in the morning.
Yeah, it might have changed schedule or something. Oh yeah, because we're on Cartoon Network, not the Hub now, right?
Yes, that's right. And then soon, once we finish with this, I guess...
R.I.P. the Hub.
Well, because then I guess we're going to move on to Cyberverse. Well, I guess we're going to finish off Rescue Bots, which did air on the Hub / Discovery Kids or Discovery Family. Then Cyberverse was Cartoon Network, and then eventually we'll get to Earthspark, which is Nickelodeon.
Yeah, all over the place.
Yes,
slash Paramount Plus. Yes.
Which I have, because that's how I can watch The Late Show with Stephen Colbert as it airs without having cable, because where I live, we don't have actual broadcast television.
Oh.
I mean, maybe if you got a big enough antenna, but it would have to be a very large antenna.
Who has an antenna anymore?
Hey, when I lived in Columbus, I could pick up all of the channels with just like a super basic antenna.
Admit, I think I tried antenna here for a bit, but it was like very spotty and 3 channels, sort of.
Yeah.
All right, and we open with a pitched car chase. It is indeed the cops who are in like some sort of remote southwestern mesa.
Wee you.
Yeah.
And they are chasing down this gray car. A gray SUV.
A gray car with purple and red accents.
Yes.
I'm going to call it a crossover.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's sort of high up. It sort of reminds me of the was it Dodge Magnum, but like with bigger tires.
Oh yeah. Well, Dodge Magnum is
like
definitely what they based like Cybertron Red Alert on.
Yeah.
When I got the state registration for my Subaru Crosstrek, and they put SUV, and I was like, how dare you?
And eventually we'll find out this guy's name is Heatseeker.
I don't think we find out till the next episode.
Or unless you watch the credits.
We did, yeah, technically.
I guess
I did
if
not.
you're some kind of boring person who watches credits, like I am.
And that's also how you find out he was voiced by Mikey Kelly.
Who?
Did you ever watch that that cartoon show Invasion America?
Nope.
It was like kind of a big deal.
It
was like a prime. He was like the main guy on that.
I remember it being a big deal. I didn't actually watch it, but I remember it being a big deal.
I remember it being kind of boring.
Yeah,
he was the main. Yeah. He was Michelangelo in that CG animated Ninja Turtles movie.
Oh,
okay.
I mean, he's done a fair bit of stuff. He's a big additional voices guy.
Aha.
Oh, he was Ratchet in Ratchet and Clank. Well, was. Ratchet's had multiple voices. I don't know.
And then
he's in wasn't he David Kaye at some point?
No, the robot Clank is David Kaye, I think.
Ah.
And then he's also in a ton of video games as well. So, you know, he gets around.
Of course.
But yeah, I just wanted to mention Invasion America, because I remember it being a huge deal at the time, and it was always kind of boring.
I guess I have to look up what the hell that is, because I don't remember.
It was like a prime time, like, it was very sort of X-Files-y. Like, there's some sort of alien conspiracy.
There was a bunch of cartoons that tried to be that.
Well, this one was like, it had like Steven Spielberg produced it, and it was sort of like a sort of like a serious animated show.
It was trying very hard to be a serious adult animated show.
Yes.
Yeah, the visuals are vaguely familiar in that they look like they're trying to ape a cross between Batman the Animated Series and the Men in Black series.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I don't think I ever saw any of this.
Anyway, so you know, this guy has caused 12 accidents. He's run 5 motorists off the road. But pretty quickly he proves too elusive for these cops and tells them, you know, these roads are mine now.
Also, it may just be like the animators not paying super attention to detail, but it just feels like the cop who's driving. There's when the passenger cop is like talking on the radio, the cop who's driving just really seems to be enjoying himself.
Yes.
Just like got this big old grin.
And also it's weird that he's always talking about how he owns this valley now, and yet the episode is King of the Hill.
Yeah, well, the
hills, valleys, it's all the same.
All that I oversee is my dominion.
I mean, clearly it's because this valley, he's actually trying to secure this valley because of its valuable propane and propane accessories.
And I'm trying to remember the name of that stupid movie that those cops remind me of.
I don't know you.
Oh, duh. well, yes, we'll get to the King of the Hill gags. What the hell was the name of it? It wasn't Hot Fuzz. It was the
What was it about?
The cops in like Vermont or Maine.
Super Troopers?
Yes, that's it.
This one guy does look like he is about to offer somebody a mustache ride.
Yeah, they remind me of the two main guys from Super Troopers. I forgot the name of that because I don't think I've seen a movie from those guys in a long time.
I really should
Did they make a
watch
sequel?
Hot Fuzz again now that I've been exposed via my parents to English, detective comedy dramas.
And
yeah,
this guy should definitely try and pull over Heatseeker while also trying to use the word meow as many times as possible.
Yeah, just pull him over right now.
Did you just say meow?
Good job, meow.
Anyway, it turns out that, so they decide we're just going to evacuate this entire area because, as it turns out, there is nothing of value here. And the things here are dishonored.
Oh, shoot, yeah, I meant to look up those things.
Because, this is a big nuclear waste disposal area.
I did post a link to it in our planning chat, which you did respond to by posting a meme someone had made of the long-term nuclear waste storage warnings, but on the backs of booty shorts.
Yes,
the classic booty shorts. It's like, what is here is dangerous and repulsive to us.
Yes.
Great to have on your pants.
This place is not a place of honor. No highly esteemed deed is commemorated here. Nothing valued is here. I guess in case we're worried about the Klingons getting into our nuclear waste.
Yeah, I mean, it's important. But also, I appreciate, and I feel like I'm probably going to end up noticing whether or not this happens throughout the rest of the season. But we do get some mortal peril worthy of starting a Rescue Bots episode. So
yes,
it's important to the writers, I guess, having the same creative team. They have realized through Rescue Bots that it's important to start the episode to cut to the credits on mortal peril. So we get that with the cops.
Mm-hmm. So we're back at the scrapyard. Everybody is sparring. We have things have been pretty quiet since they busted up Decepticon Island back in the previous full season's finale, and also defeated Starscream and his crew in the previous half season finale.
Which admittedly is pretty good for Bumblebee and a bunch of rookies.
Well, Bumblebee is pretty pleased with himself because this whole episode he's all, whatever it is, we can handle it. It's no big deal.
We did great. So, right. I just want to make a brief aside since we are back to a series with Bumblebee in it. But my nephews have, especially my older nephew who's 11, has become obsessed with the original Transformers the movie.
Ooh.
And apparently the other day he commented to my sister that, isn't it kind of strange that Bumblebee is hardly in Transformers the movie?
Yeah.
Being 11, he's accustomed to Bumblebee being the star of things. So he was surprised.
What can I tell you, kid? They weren't trying to...
Yeah, he was surprised that was not as much the case in 1986.
They weren't trying to sell his toy anymore, kid. What can I tell you?
Yeah.
Well, he got to stay alive.
I mean,
he
at
was on a
least he was-
keychain.
Yeah, he survived the movie, which is more you can say for most of the earlier cast.
Yeah, how does he handle all the, death and destruction in that movie?
Well, that's why he didn't get to watch it until he was about 11.
Well, that sounds about right.
Apparently, he was like... He spent a few days obsessed with the idea of how Astro Train must have felt having all those Decepticons fighting inside him. And he's a sensitive kid, apparently. My sister picked him up from school the other day, and he was crying because a girl that he liked told him he cried too much.
Oh dear.
And I was like, oh my god, this child is so related to me.
Mood.
I don't need to have kids because my nephews are extremely related to me. But yeah, he was suitably in awe of all of the death and destruction. But also, like I said, this is why. Also, his younger brother is like 7, and he is one of those kids who just likes like zombies and stuff. So he rolls. He was okay to experience it at that younger age because he's a little more into the death and destruction.
Hook that kid up with Dark Awakening.
That kid's favorite game, like his favorite Switch game right now, is Hollow Knight, which is he has some exceptional taste.
Which one is that with the little bug guys?
Yes, that's with the little bug guys.
Yeah, that game was fun.
My small nephew and his indie Metroidvanias. Anyway, Bumblebee is the star of this show.
Yes, and Walt Grimlock was playing tic-tac-tail with himself, which I found delightful. Russell sounds different. Am I just remembering wrong?
I think it's also his voice actors going through puberty.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was a voice actor change or it was just puberty hitting.
Because it's not a thing where they hired a middle-aged Canadian woman to voice him. It's like an actual young boy.
No Saffron Henderson.
I just wasn't sure if it's, well, we haven't watched this in a while, or if there was a change.
Yeah. Yeah, Stuart Allen is the actor, and he was born in 1999, so we're probably looking at some voice cracking here.
Yeah. I do like, so Russell is playing with Drift's babies, Drift's Minicon babies, and one of them tries to fake him out by saying, "Over there, Megatronus is forcibly removing sugared treats from the grasp of that human infant." That's pretty good.
Yeah, because of course Russell is the kicker of the football team, and much like Bumblebee, he's getting a little high on his own supply here. He's like, whatever kick I have, I've got the formulas. I can kick it in no matter what, 100% of the time.
It definitely feels like everybody's got 2.5 seasons of character development behind them, and they are ready to face whatever the next challenge is.
Yes. And, as always, strong arm and sideswipe are bickering. They just need somebody to fight. And so when
they need someone to punch who isn't each other.
Yes, because she does get a pretty solid punch into Sideswipe's face here.
And he deserves it. Always.
So there's a distress call out at this nuclear waste dump. And Bumblebee says, I'm going to send Strong Arm and Sideswipe. You guys got to get out of the house. So,
and he's like, you guys can handle it. This will be easy. Whatever happens. Yeah. I don't think they're made aware to begin with that it's a nuclear.
No, they're just something that's interfering with their communications there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they head out there, and indeed they adopt desert camo because it is once again the Browning Part 2.
Also, did they get
Beige's revenge?
Do they get new flashy transformation sequences?
I think they do, yes.
As they're about to head out? Because those are some very flashy ones, and they feel new. It's a new season. They're going to Brown Town.
Yep.
So there's this post that I read on Tumblr years ago that has lived in my head ever since. That's about bananas. About how through the afternoon they're not ripe yet. They're not ripe yet. 3 a.m. I'm ripe. 7 a.m. Welcome to Browntown. And that I don't. It's just one of those things that I don't know why it's stuck in my head, but it lives in my head forever. So I spent this entire thing thinking about bananas. Browntown.
And so, they adapt, and it's just... I don't know if they're trying to really sell these repaints or what, but it's just too brown.
I think only Sideswipe got the brown, maybe?
Well, no, because at one point they were all brown, right?
No, but I mean the toys.
Oh, yes.
I think it was only Sideswipe and maybe Drift.
Yeah. It's just too much brown.
Sideswipe does note that he likes this design, but I can't imagine him liking the colors that much. But I'm sure he likes
really
his,
weird.
Didn't we determine what his Japanese on his side says?
I think it says it means fast.
Yeah, to the point that I added it to the wiki.
Yes.
Or clarified it on the wiki.
Mm-hmm. And so, initially it takes them a while to find this Decepticon. So first...
The kanji on his hood means speed.
Oh, speed.
On his rear panel, it says blindingly fast.
Ooh.
I see. I mean, I guess if you're an alien robot, then any, human stuff is going to be weird cultural appropriation, so it's all about equally okay.
Yes.
Wait, he's just an alien mech boy who got kanji tattoos on himself.
Yes.
He's lucky that it doesn't say beef with broccoli. And so it takes them a while to actually find this Decepticon, but they do find a crazy desert-dwelling hermit.
Yay!
Yeah.
Who is obsessed with finding aliens and is wearing a tinfoil hat.
Dressed to the nines in his little rundown Winnebago.
Like I said,
haven't we seen this guy before?
We have not seen this guy before, but we've heard this voice actor before. This is Trevor Duvall, who initially was based in Canada, and thus was part of the, especially Vancouver, and he was part of the Ocean Group.
Ooh!
So he was Scourge in Transformers Cybertron, and he was Alpha Q in Energon.
Worst name ever.
Pretty much. And then he sensed
it's a great pun name, it's just a really dirty pun name.
I got the feeling that, the Hasbro people didn't realize how it sounded until they were at BotCon.
No.
And they said it out loud and everyone laughed at them.
At BotCon. Because, I mean, I don't know, maybe they were... When you have a specific context for something, you don't necessarily think about how it's going to sound outside that context. Until you get to a convention full of 20-something nerds.
I mean, I get that, so many times that surprises me is did you not Google search this with safe search off? Admittedly, this is a pronunciation thing, but it's a pronunciation thing the second time you say it out loud, you should get it. Alpha Q. Oh, shit. It's like the letters F-U-C-K, me.
So as a brief...
I think I might have screwed that up.
My update on Pluto TV, because I think probably part of why I thought we had seen this guy before is because occasionally I've been catching parts of episodes out of order on Pluto TV as I have it on in the background. So Pluto TV has recently... I think I mentioned before that their Transformers channel was just animated Cyberverse robots in disguise. And it would just go between those three. Well, now they have introduced Beast Machines, which I appreciate because I had been saying that they, pointing out that they keep showing Beast Machines on their, channel promo thing, but not actually showing Beast Machines. But they seem to have replaced everything else with Unicron Trilogy, which they were previously only showing on weekends.
Yeah, I actually tuned in today and I caught some pretty cringeworthy Armada footage.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's that scene where they're really trying
I
to sell
feel like-
Optimus Prime's trailer base.
I feel like I would not have traded Cyberverse animated and Robots in Disguise just to have Beast Machines.
No.
I'm sorry. I appreciated Beast Machines more recently, but no. Not worth trading all the other shows.
But I like Beast Machines. Oh, I remember the thing. Well, I remember the end of the thing. Now, the phrase "if you seek Amy" is "f-u-c-k me."
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, no, but that I don't think you. Anyway, name weird things.
Yeah.
Where are we? My brain just went on a digression.
We've encountered this hermit and also Sideswipes being annoying by both drifting into his turns and also humming.
Oh yeah, it's like
Yes.
Sideswipe
Strong Arm says no humming.
Sideswipe is kind of infuriating this episode. Like, he's being better, but also worse. Like, he says the correct things, but then he keeps cutting in front of Strong Arm and kicking up dust in her windshield wipers or whatever.
He's being intentionally worse.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they're luckily able to convince this guy will not, this guy, initially it seems that he thinks that they're aliens, but he's just actually looking for aliens and wants to know if they've seen any.
Yeah, that was the cut to commercial break. It's peril of him thinking we're aliens, but we are aliens. Oh no, he's just looking for aliens and has a tinfoil hat and is just ranting with a metal detector.
Yeah, so we...
I don't know how he thinks his metal detector is going to help him find aliens. I am curious about this. I would like more information.
Well, if he wandered around more, he might have found alien artifacts in the ground, but that's something for later.
And meanwhile, I hope everybody is ready for some football.
Oh, yes. There other children exist in this show. I don't remember the last time we saw them.
Well, this is, of course, Russell's old friend Hank.
Yeah, but I don't remember if we saw them anywhere or any other child, including Hank in season 2.
I think maybe briefly.
Yeah,
apparently
I think
they were
we were a
briefly
little
in
too
season
busy
2.
during that half season.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the half season, no, but in the first half.
During that half
of the
season, we were
season.
too busy having a precious, tiny Triceratops Minicon voiced by Robbie Riss.
Yes.
Yes.
I want his toy. I cannot have his toy. It is so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Russell, he's pretty confident. He never misses, but unfortunately, the opposing team has either recruited a kid with a horrible genetic disorder, like he might have like Robin Williams in Jack disease, or they recruited like a hobo off the street.
What? He's just a child lurch.
This kid is 6 feet tall.
Yes.
When I was in 8th grade, there was a kid in my grade who was 6 feet tall.
It does
He
happen.
just had a weird early growth spurt.
Yeah.
He was in band. He played the saxophone. He was 6 feet tall. So,
Although it is kind of weird, like, how old is Russell supposed to be?
I
He seems
don't
like he's
know.
12 or something. It's like a 6'12" would be odd.
I mean, he might have
6
like
foot
that Andre the
15-year-old?
Giant disease or something. Like,
Yeah.
this kid has to go to school on the back of a truck.
Oh no.
I think he just hit puberty early.
I ride the truck.
Just drinking, drinking bottles of wine with lunch. Talking about how Hulk Hogan is a big jerk and I will smash his face. Anyway, so naturally this enormous lummox blocks this field goal, and Russell is feeling like he's playing for the early 90s Buffalo Bills.
I don't get it.
Neither do I really. Just chuckle and nod at the sports jokes.
Anyway,
Sport ball.
cut back to the desert. Sideswipe and Strong Arm do find Heatseeker, and he says, this valley is mine. It belongs to my chief. Who?
Is this more football references? Are we going to get the unfortunate kind?
Yeah. No. They later redubbed this to say he's claimed this area for his commander.
I mean, okay. Changing the name didn't make their team any better.
No.
It might
saying,
when that
as someone living in that region.
It does appear that their horrible owner might finally be about to sell it, though.
Yay.
Yeah, I will also say that one side effect of renaming your sports team away from something super racist is that you will absolutely have people who insist on clinging to the old merchandise to show off how racist they are.
Oh dear.
Yep.
Just, FYI.
Anyway, so this heat seeker, he's kind of like he's dumb and belligerent, but also extremely tough.
Yeah, well, spoilers, he's a Stunticon, so yes, he is a dumb thug.
Yes.
But he is a skilled at driving dumb thug?
Yes. So that they fight, he basically drops a tunnel on them. And all the time they're being...
normal stuff.
Yes, all the while they're being observed by a mysterious Minicon.
A small friend or possibly enemy.
This is Stuntwing, as we'll later find out.
Yeah, but
he's tiny. He is a good tiny child.
But the problem is,
he's a baby.
Most of the time we're just seeing close-ups of his head, which is a similar shape to Heatseeker's, and similar color. Well, Heatseeker's is more dark gray. The Stuntwing is a black. But for the first few shots, I thought, oh, a Heatseeker just snuck behind them on a hill. Wait, why isn't he doing anything? They should have picked a Minicon with a different color. I could not, at least for the first shot.
I could tell that he was different and that he was small. My Minicon senses were going off.
Well, the second time I noticed his head was more squat. I just didn't realize it was a Minicon. I thought, oh, it's another Stunticon. Oh, no, he just keeps getting smaller in every shot.
Minicons are the best.
Well, yeah.
And unfortunately, what this guy also is heavily armed.
Yeah.
Because, they radio back to base. They inform that this guy is a Stunticon and that he is, of course, a wanted criminal.
Yes, Fix-It notes that these Stunticons are known for being criminally reckless.
Yes.
I feel like Strong Arm would have especially strong feelings about that.
Yes. And he's got missiles which they can seemingly easily evade, but to quote Skywarp in that one episode of Generation 1, heat-seeking missiles seek heat.
Sure.
So, this is actually a pretty cool sequence where they are being chased by these missiles.
Yeah, it's well executed for a very basic thing of, how do we get rid of two heat-seeking missiles? We crash them into each other.
Yes.
But, the conclusion is predictable, but the animation of it is rather well done.
Yes, and of course, the whole time Sideswipe is hassling her because, what does the manual say about this? The manual says drive faster than the missiles.
Oh, and I tried to look up, who was the brown Transformer that came out, and I can't find any of them. All I'm finding is, the Ice Deco ones.
Oh, maybe
I could have sworn there was a brown
Why
one.
are you tormenting us with this much brown when you aren't even selling brown toys?
I don't know. There had to have been somebody, but I looked at Sideswipe and Bumblebee and Strong Arm, and I drifted. I didn't see, unless I scrolled past the toy, or we just didn't have a picture of it, because nobody on the wiki bought a brown toy.
I'm going to choose to believe that this entire thing is one big homage to our friend Joe Kide, who somewhat notoriously really liked making toys beige.
He also, he really loved French gray.
Yes.
It's a fine color, it's just, it usually doesn't work on robots that well.
I especially remember just running into him at BotCon one year, and I think it might have been an OTFCC. It was during that period. And I think this was actually the first time we had run into him, that convention, and he just turned to us all and pointed at I forget which one it was, but pointed at a toy, and he was like, beige.
Maybe he was slightly colorblind.
Presumably he had done that.
Yeah. Okay, French gray is good because it's a warmer gray and it's a nice difference between all the grays on Transformers, but I'd rather have a dark gray.
So these missiles crash into each other. There's a huge explosion. Cool looking explosion.
Yeah.
And so, Strongarm tries to radio in, but the radio's still not working. But luckily, they do get the message, and the Bumblebee is still pretty sure that they can handle this, but the team drops by just to be sure. So Strongarm explains what exactly is going on. Oh, and also we cut back again to the football field where Denny is there being an extremely annoying sports dad.
I feel like this was part of the evolution that Earthspark has furthered of making the cast a higher and higher concentration of embarrassing dads.
Yes.
By Earthspark, we have, at minimum, 3 embarrassing dads.
Ooh.
3?
Here we just have the 2 embarrassing dads.
Ooh, so I want to know who would win an embarrassing dad off. Is it Mr. Clay or is it Mr. Malto?
This is a very... they're both so embarrassing. I think it is affected somewhat by the fact that in the Earthspark universe there is, merchandise.
Yes.
So that Denny doesn't have, a Bumblebee picture.
This is true. But
or
he does
an entire
have...
suit of Bumblebee faces.
He does have a bunch of Bucky the Breakfast Beaver sculptures, though.
He does have a lot of things that are embarrassing. Yes.
You got to balance out embarrassing versus a little bit of cool. Like Denny does have cool moments now and then.
I mean, I haven't finished Earthspark yet, so it remains to be seen how much more embarrassing that dad can be.
Have you gotten to the end of the first part of the first set of episodes?
No, they haven't aired it all up here yet.
Though I think the most embarrassing outfit he has shows up in some publicity stuff, so I kind of feel like that doesn't count as a spoiler.
And of course, this...
But it's pretty embarrassing.
Yeah. So this field goal, of course, gets hilariously blocked, and Russell is pretty downcast. And meanwhile, we're back in... We're back at the Mesa. We're trying to suss out what exactly is so menacing about this Heatseeker guy. Grimlock wonders if maybe it's because he has cats.
Well, yeah, they all ask a question. It's like, is it this? Is it that? It's like, no. Is it cats? No, it's the goddamn nuclear wasteland.
Yeah, there's
behind
nuclear
us.
waste. This guy has missiles. That's a bad combo.
Also, Strongarm is trying to convince Bumblebee that this is actually critical, and he's like, how critical is it? Because I'm sure you guys can handle it. And she's like, it's extra critical.
And, even at that, he's pretty
critical.
He's pretty sure that they don't know that there are 5 of us. Cut to Grimlock noting that there are 5 missiles streaking towards them. That was amusing.
Done. Yes, he does know. I love any callback to Grimlock being deathly afraid of cats.
Yes.
It is a cute little quirk.
And that is the end of the episode. The peril of nuclear annihilation.
I mean, that's pretty perilous. All things, as perils go, that's one of the higher perils.
Oh, sure. And so, this is, it's a fairly low-key way to start the season. We've got one Decepticon. We don't really know what his whole deal is or why he wants this mountain or this valley. Why he wants to be king of the hill.
Propane.
And I do wish that it wasn't so brown.
Yeah, it is a problem that strong arm and sideswipe stay brown throughout the entire episode.
Yes.
Although at the end they're still trying to hide from missile shooting robots. But it's brown on brown background is good camouflage, but bad visuals, guys.
Yeah, Brown on Brown is my least favorite Bob Dylan album.
and apparently there were no brown toys that I could find. Someone had to have
that
been
definitely
brown.
makes it worse. That makes it so much worse.
I could have sworn somebody was, but I'm just not finding them.
Maybe it was like a legend scale guy or something.
Maybe it was a small one. I don't know.
All right, so I believe that now brings us to a whole new season of David's Tokusatsu Corner.
But, well, it's a new season for Robots in Disguise. It's the same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 man that we've been going through.
The same number of man.
Yes, up to episode 18.
Okay.
This episode, saving money! 2 exclamation points.
Okay.
2 exclamation points.
Yeah,
Wow.
well, that is kind of the standard. Like, 1 exclamation point is like just the normal end of a sentence. 2 is important.
They're very important about saving this money.
Oh, okay.
3 is crazy.
Yes.
You don't have 3 until like the end of a season or something. Anyway,
I love
this
this.
episode is about a boy making money by doing other students' homework and getting paid by that. But the Pink Ranger catches him and accuses him. Why are you doing other people's homework? It's like to get money. Look, I have almost $1,000 in 1980s
Ooh.
money.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
it's like
a crap ton.
100,000 yen, which is $1,000, which is a lot for a small child
Oh, sure.
to be making off of doing other people's homework. It's like, holy crap, kid. You're like 12. What the hell? And that's in 80s, or like 87, or no, 1990 money, which is still quite a bit. Anyway, this is, of course, related to the monster of the week that gets hired by the big fat mushroom Godzilla monster. The monster of the week is a piggy bank monster, including a slot in the back of his head, and he has a little door of a safe in his belly. It kind of looks like Pudgy Pig from the original Power Rangers, sort of,
yeah.
with a slightly smaller head.
And he doesn't. I assume he doesn't have like a Roman Centurion helmet for some reason.
No, he's just a basic pig monster. And
Just your average everyday pig monster.
yes, so he's a greedy monster, and he's effectively powered by the money you put in his tummy. Like when he runs out of money, he just
Same, though.
he just lays down and quits work. It's like, I'm out of money, and I'm not doing any more. You have to pay me more, you cheap little mushroom monster man, who's basically the rat bat of the bad guys. And my throat is not happy. I need more tea.
This is an extremely relatable bad guy. I just want to say that.
Sort of. Anyway, so he gets sent out to fight the Rangers. And he like sucks up air into his nose and shoots air out of his nose and sucks up money into his nose. And somehow has nose fireworks, which I didn't really want to find out more about.
Ew.
But he sure shoots them out.
Prefer not to know more about that.
Anyway, the kid obsessed with money has a run-in with the monster of the week, while the monster of the week is like stealing money from the back of a car. I don't know if that was a Yakuza deal or if it was supposed to be like an armored car, but it was a car that had a lot of money in it. And the monster of the week takes a nap after having his fill of money, and then the kid, like, some of the money blows out of the open safe on the monster's belly, and the kid picks up the money, and suddenly the kid is infected with, his face turns into a pig because of contact high? I don't know.
Eek.
Anyway, the more fight with the Rangers, and the kid helps out by realizing, oh, I've turned into a pig, money is bad, I will go get all my piggy banks I have at home, with each piggy bank has a different denomination of coinage in it, and I will throw them at the monster to distract him, because the monster loves money. And then the Rangers fight back, the Pink Ranger defeats him, and then the Pink Ranger defeats him again when he grows big and she's piloting the robot. Hooray, it's a pink episode. And the day is saved because a child threw away $1,000 worth of coins. Like, okay, kid, it's good not to be obsessed with money, but you made $1,000. Holy crap.
Yeah.
And you threw it away.
Must have been some good
It's a
homework.
big chunk of money.
Unless he kept some of that money that he collected earlier that blew out of the monster's belly, you lost $1,000, kid. What the hell? And there was a minor side plot about, like, the Black Ranger was spending his allowance or pay or whatever the hell on buying new fashion that was on sale. And at the end of the episode, he asked the Pink Ranger for a loan because he's broke now. And she says, no, didn't you watch the rest of this episode?
Did you miss the moral of the episode? Come on.
Yeah, apparently he did.
All right. And that does it for us for this week. We'll be back next week with the exciting conclusion to this episode of Robots in Disguise.
Brown, brown, brown.
Yes. Until then, you can find us all over the internet. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, and we have a Patreon.
Yes, we are hosted on iaconunderground.net, where we have a Patreon set up to help with hosting and other expenses. That is patreon.com/iaconunderground. For the month of March, we have gone down to the Bayou to visit with the Thieves and the Assassins in the X-Men episode Externally Yours. That was a lot of fun, and that episode has us doing more terrible accents than any given issue of a Chris Claremont X-Men comic.
Yeah, technically I haven't finished editing that yet, although it will be out before this episode is. But it's been a busy, tiring, slightly just tired a month.
For April, there will be something fun that we haven't decided on yet.
Yes.
I don't think.
Oh! Also, we have a Discord where I watch Tokusatsu, watch streams on Fridays. Come visit.
Yep.
See the memes.
I have set us up with a Mastodon account on my server at Iacon Underground at retro.pizza. I am working on finding an easy way to post to it without having to, like, completely log out and then log back in and mess around with my two-factor stuff, because I'm the admin on the server, and of course my account had better have two-factor. But I will get all that sorted out.
Get a second device to use that specifically?
I might just start doing a separate browser for that one. But
yeah, that's a good idea. Chrome and Firefox.
I should go ahead and post the link to our Discord to that soon. Maybe this evening.
Yeah.
After I finish voiding some warranties. Which is my plans for the evening. I am literally voiding a warranty right now.
All right. So until next time, when we find out who is truly King of the Hill, I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
That's my purse. I don't know you, the prerequisite King of the Hill joke. I'm David. I mean, there are other quotes, but, like, that's the most memorable one.
I need to get up and grab an extra tool for the warranty voiding I'm currently engaged.
Okay.
I need something to do with my hands.
Stop saying.
No, I opened my analog pocket because I bought some custom buttons for it because I'm incorrigible.